Let the games begin.
Embarrassing.
I forgot to change the speakers over from the headphones.
That's why we didn't hear the sound of that the first time. I didn't even play that one. I played
Let the games begin.
that one that time. It's also quite quiet over there. I'm about to go turn it up in a moment. Like now.
Embarrassing.
Yep.
Yep. I broke it.
As always.
However, we're back in the corner again. 'Cause
Yeah.
I bought wires to make the cables go longer, further away. I'm just gonna bring this as close as I can to me. Try to talk as loud. If I don't talk as loud, then in theory it should be less echoey.
They can have
Nuts.
that.
I just imagine if I hold my hat there, do you reckon it'll stop the echoing everywhere, my voice?
You never know, mate.
Fucking flag!
I see.
Kill you, you motherfucker. Swear to God. This heat, not a fan.
It's not as warm as it was,
Hurts
I
my
don't
feelings.
think.
Not as warm as it was, but it's still
I was thankful for the rain yesterday.
not.
I went to like work before I went to HQ because I had to unload some stuff, and it was pissing it down like 8 in the morning, and I was just stood outside in it for like a few minutes, like
Yeah.
needed this.
I was not so much of a fan when I was in work the other day, and I was into shin deep water trying to find grids
Oh,
on the M60 on a
No.
patch that's not even mine.
oh boy, not even your patch.
I was pretty much near Bury.
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 I was by Whitehall on the so
Okay.
well beyond the realms of my outstation.
Outside your area.
Yeah, and then
You're
yesterday I was
purist.
covering for another outstation. I was on the 61 and I got as high up as Chorley. I almost needed my fucking passport
Bloody
to
chorley.
go further.
Bloody hell.
I was like, "You're taking the piss."
You cold dick.
I was very nice yesterday.
Okay.
I stopped with I made a new friend.
Okay.
They were dead cute. I told Lauren and she was like, "The dog, wasn't it?" I went, "Yes, he was."
He's a pupper.
He was a little puppy. Yeah, bless
Yeah.
her. I sacrificed a dog bowl and a bottle of water and a little beef treat to the dog.
Ah,
I realised yesterday I look after animals more a lot better
people.
than I look after people.
as you do, as you should. People are assholes.
Yeah.
Dogs are very nice. Very nice things.
Not as good as the St. Helens Council people that park in the road in front of you.
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Actually, turn the corner to come here. The little white van. Guy just gets out. He's going to put something in someone's letterbox or whatever. But, you know, he was in the middle of the road, just stopped. Instead of just parking up on the pavement out the way. So I'm just sat there waiting. He just goes. No, he doesn't even look. He just goes. Gets in, pulls over to the pavement to put his seatbelt on. Why couldn't you do that in the first place, you nunts?
Or why couldn't he just drive and
Exactly. Do it at the same time. I know it's a quiet road, what we're on, but still.
yes, well, I had my very own moment of you absolute paedophile with a lad at work who brought a bottle of sparkling water. And
Mega
not,
nonce.
and not a small bottle.
It's a big
A
one.
big bottle.
How can you drink that
for
shit?
a night shift. So not only did he
For a night shift.
one have his winter jacket on, which is basically 100% plastic. All it is. It's like they are
the middle of
designed
the
to
summer.
keep rain out. That is
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
That's their only design. But also by definition keeps sweat and heat in, which is good in the winter,
But not in the summer.
not in the summer. And I was like, "Are you seriously wearing that jacket?" He was like, "Yeah." I went, "You absolute paedophile."
You're a Peter.
And I went, "Is that sparkling water?" He went, "Yeah." I went, "You double paedophile."
You are the worst. The worst. Worse than actual pedophiles.
Well,
No, not that bad, but
I realised the other day, I was scrolling through TikTok, and you know, like those like paedophile hunter videos. At some point, I actually feel sorry for the paedophile, and because not only have they one been lied to,
yeah.
2, them being caught out, and 3, are going to go away to prison. But the amount, like the way they talk to them, like if you follow like the whole trend of it, it's a disease.
Yeah.
So they are mentally not right in the head, and I guarantee you, in the next 50 years, it's a recognised disability.
Or being a paedophile.
But like wanting to have intercourse with kids is going to be will become a recognised disability, and depending on how you deal with it, if you want to but you know it's wrong, then you're like a low level. If you want to and you do, then you're like this level. If you want to and it's constant, then you're like at this level. Like there'll be different levels to it, I reckon, and it wouldn't surprise me. The way the world's going at the minute, I reckon it become a recognised mental health disability.
Hopefully not, but
we'll still carry a custodial sentence.
Oh yeah.
If you act upon it, or here next, there'll be paedophilia medication.
Try and sway the minds over to normal.
Yeah. And you know what the right wing born again Christians are going to say? Well, there's a drug for paedophilia. There'll be a drug for homosexuality.
They would actually.
No, you know it will. You know they will.
Especially in America.
Especially in America.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell.
What's in the Baptist church? And what's the really, really racist one?
Fucking racist. Every single one of them is racist, man. Fucking hell. Not Christianity.
Christianity as a whole, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, well, you say that. When the Jehovah's Witnesses came last week, there was a black one, and I was like...
A black one? Okay.
Yeah, really confusing.
Fair enough.
Because I'd never seen a black Jehovah's Witness before.
You say that's true.
Yeah, I was like...
Are you sure about this? Oh boy.
Clearly that motherfucker's adopted.
Yeah. He's been brought up white.
I'm not white, I'm just got a really good tan.
There's an anime show. I can't remember what it's called. It's out there. I've not watched it, but I just know it's out there. It's a black American guy. He's old and he's fat, but he thinks he's white, and he's mega racist against blacks.
Brilliant.
But it's an anime show, so it's like, it doesn't make sense, but...
It makes sense.
It makes sense because it's set in America.
Oh, that's it, yeah. Say no more, yeah. Say no more.
He's like, bro, get these blacks out of our country, but he's black himself. It's like, okay. But it is like animated, so it's like, it makes no sense, but it does.
I wonder who makes the animation.
There are like American companies that do make like anime Japanese.
That particular one.
Yeah. Some messed up Japanese guy.
Probably.
Didn't they make an anime episode of South Park?
Probably.
They did, didn't they? Like an anime South Park.
I'm trying to find the fucking fly because it keeps coming past me and I just went, beat the shit out of the motherfucker.
At least it won't shit on me. Like my friend Steven the Seagull.
Why Steven the Seagull?
Because
why give the absolute flying paedophile my name?
I don't know.
All seagulls are flying paedophiles.
So, there's one nested where I work, right above the door. Well, I say right above, it's like just side in a drain fucking gutter. And every time he's been sat that first, he didn't bother you. But you can tell, like, probably babies have hatched or something now. Because every time you go to open up or shut, he'll fucking screech at you. And Sunday, this Friday gone, I locked up, walking to my car, he's swooping over and he's screeching. So he's getting a bit defensive now, even though I've not done anything. Sunday, rammed because it was Father's Day. Work was rammed. Someone rings up and I couldn't hear him because of all the noise inside. So I go outside the front door. Next thing you know, flop. And I see him fly over. I went, the fucker. Been shit on by the seagull. Just for stepping outside the door.
Absolute flying paedophile.
Absolute flying nonce.
Absolute flying paedophile.
I was on the phone to this guy. I didn't say anything, but he basically said, oh, we're running late. But he was like trying to make a meal out of it. And all I heard was, oh, we're running late. And I was like, yeah, it's fine, don't worry. Hung up. I looked up. And I was just tempted to grab a load of stones or something and just lob it at him. But
I mean, for someone who knows how to throw an axe, just throw an axe at the fucker.
I could, but then I'd probably get done because it's illegal to disturb a bird's nest.
Yeah.
That's the thing, but it pissed me off. I went inside, I cleaned my fucking hair and all that as much as I could. And then rest of the day when I was in work, just a fucking solid bit of hair on me head.
Oh.
Yeah. It got, and he couldn't tell. But every time I rubbed my head, I could just feel like this dead, hard patch of hair from where he shit on me. And I was just like, it wasn't white or anything, it was just black. Got home, straight into the shower. I was just like, I'm going to kill that bird one day. I'm going to bring it in and be like, there's Stephen. I killed him.
His name was not Stephen.
And then yesterday.
You cannot give that flying paedophile my name.
Yesterday.
Call it, I don't know, Simon. There we go.
Yesterday, there's a gym next door. They had an early class on. Why? That early in the morning? I don't know. You're all fucking crazy. But anyway.
Was it a weekday?
Yeah.
And maybe them fuckers are going to go to work at like a normal time.
Fuck that. Go to the gym after work. Then again, mostly everyone does that. That's why
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
packed.
So
Yeah.
that's why it's packed. So no, they have my defence there. Go in early.
Fuck you.
Have my defence.
Fuck you. No, but
Hang on, is it a male class, a female class, a
no,
mixed
it's both.
class?
It's just like a general.
And so what you're complaining about is having to pervert men in shorts. Is that what you complain about? And what Craig wants is a very specific female only gym across the road.
Well, yeah. No.
Swings and roundabouts, mate.
No,
Take the short shorts of the man with his bollocks hanging out as much as you take the yoga pants girls. Hug their curves.
For every camel toe, there is a moose knuckle.
Exactly.
But anyway.
Canadian moose knuckle.
So anyway, parked up because the car park was fairly full. There's a space in front of our door. We park up, and it's right where his nest is. I look up, and he's staring at me. I just went, nope. I reversed out and parked around the corner because he's going to shit on my car all fucking day. So, fuck that.
I mean, as far as seagulls
So,
go.
The seagull above my work can get in the bin. I don't care if it's laying eggs, looking after the babies, get in the bin. I've done nothing to you.
At this time, yeah, it's probably just babies now, isn't it?
Yeah, probably will.
Motherfucking fly! Man the back. Oh, that's another thing that's absolute paedophile that can get in the bin. Grown men who wear normal football shirts with a name and number on the back of a player that aren't going to sporting events or playing actual football. Have the top, by all means, perfectly fine.
Okay.
Right? But having a name and number of a player on the back, nonce. You're over the age of 25.
Get your own name like I do.
Exactly.
I get my nickname on the back.
Make sure it's ridiculous. And it's got to be like ridiculous as well.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have bought it, but if someone buys it for you, perfectly fine.
While we're on that subject, the guy who had the Not Enough 97 shirt, have you seen what he said?
Oh, about his reasoning why?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it was for his granddad who died at the age of 97, didn't have enough grandkids or something. Absolute load of shit. Loads of people was like, I generally thought it was because Liverpool won the league on 97 points and, didn't win the league and got 97 points. And I was like, we didn't get 97 points. I'm pretty sure we got 96 points. Maybe we did get 97 points. I don't know. I don't actually know the actual points, so we didn't win it. But
it was
let's be serious. If you're going to, even if that one where it can be debatably taken the wrong way, if that was what it was for, then why would you do it? But he laughed, didn't he, when he got his
But it was on a Man
out?
United shit, so it made no sense.
Yeah. He laughed when he got his verdict. Was it 4 years, £1,000 fine to pay? It was a 4-year ban from football, £1,000 fine, and then he got hit with the creme de la creme from United, which...
No, we don't mess about. Working? There you go. It is now.
It is now.
We don't mess around with this shit.
Oh, today's episode might be titled Embarrassing because nothing seems to be going right. So when this is all echoey, again. Embarrassing.
Just embarrassing.
I'm gonna have to get it on boom arms and like find a way to connect. I'm gonna have to get like a piece of wood that can go right across the table. Not too long, so it's like long enough so it sticks out the end, so I can put a boom mic here, have it here. I'm gonna boom mic there, and have it there.
Cool.
And we can just get slowly. Well, I can't get further because I've got mugging more behind me. But yeah, so United hit him with a lifetime ban from Old Trafford and a lifetime ban from all sporting events, Man United.
Yep.
So that includes under 21s, youth academy games, open training sessions, women's games, men's games away from home, at home, abroad, anything.
Anything to do with Man United.
His name is being blacklisted, and I believe in United statement they've also said that all other football clubs should do the same and ban him from everything. Which, GG's, not very often. I agree with United on anything, but with this,
just so everyone is aware, just because one fan ruins it, pisses everyone off, does not mean it involves every
whole
other
fan
single
base. No, it
fan.
doesn't.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, there is
because we all hate them as well.
Yeah, there's I don't know, not fans or supporters. They're just knobheads who wear the same colour.
Yeah,
that's the way I see it. Like if you're gonna make fun of Hillsborough the same way, if anyone makes fun of Munich or Ibrox disaster or Bradford Fire, anything like that, if you want to make a light and joke heart about something like that, no, it's not right. Like, granted, we make a joke about certain things that have nothing to do with us. Like, how often do we mention a certain Third Reich leader? But
all the time.
But like in any way, shape, or form, if we were to get contacted by someone who is or has been directly affected by it and was like, "Come on, seriously, now you need to just widen it a bit," we'd be like, "Yeah, we will do." Like there's a guy from Hot Water Comedy Club, video from Hot Water Comedy Club with a local comedian who like first asks is anyone? It was like for the coronation, like is anyone celebrating the coronation? And everyone's like, "Boo!" And he's like, "Good." Good, like that. No scabs in here tonight and things like that. And he was like, he said, I like Charlie. Well, oh yeah, so a lot of people do, to be fair. Like, so he plays on that joke there. And then he's like, I actually like Charlie because it's clear his brother is the favourite sibling. And that's basically how he goes. But he goes, yeah, she's like, he come out as a paedophile, like he said, but he's basically a paedophile. And then someone in the crowd makes comment like, it's not funny. He goes, what do you mean? He's like talking about paedophiles is not funny. He goes, no, disagree with us. Everyone else is laughing. You're not. She said, so like everyone else finds it funny. He said, yeah, and maybe paedophile jokes aren't for you. She said, well, Prince Andrew's not funny. He was invited back to Ireland 6 times. Like he's got to be at least a bit of a laugh.
Oh boy.
Like that's the angle he goes down, and like she's getting, you can tell she's getting infuriated by everything he's saying. But obviously because she's getting more wound up, the crowd's laughing more. Yeah. And he basically that's the line he goes down. He's like, he said like my brother's the favoured brother. He said if I got caught by one of them paedophile hunters, then and I was put on Facebook, my mum would share it with disowned. Where it's my brother, oh, it wouldn't have been his fault.
Exactly.
The question is, who was the favorite sibling? You or Andrew?
Say Andrew.
Andrew.
I'd say Andrew. Hi, Andy. He's above you. He's behind. He's to your left. He's on the glass. He's on the glass. He's bad.
Swear to God.
There he is.
If I catch this motherfucker, I'm gonna be so proud of myself. Mr. Miyagi shit.
Just following him. Oh, you got him. I think he dropped down.
There you go.
Welcome to this week's episode where we catch flies.
Mr. Miyagi.
He dropped down.
I've damaged him. I've hurt his feelings.
He broke his wings.
Yes. Go get some Red Bull, you cunt. Because Red Bull gives you wings. Remember the guy who tried to sue Red Bull because he didn't physically give him wings?
Yeah. Or the guy who sued Pepsi because they didn't give him a Harrier jump jet.
Yeah. But I spent so much money on Pepsi. Get my Harrier jump jet. Where's my Harrier jump jet? Well, he's got a very fair point. They can't argue with that.
He won though as well. So fair play.
Fair play. GG. Smart ass motherfucker. Ooh.
Yeah.
We just tilt that a bit more.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Did you see LA Knight's promo on Monday?
Yeah. I thought that was brilliant. Everyone's saying the same thing. He's a mixture of The Rock and Stone Cold.
I played it for Lou, and Lou was like, I actually like that.
Yeah.
So for someone who's got zero interest in wrestling, to watch someone and go, I like that.
That was.
You know it's good.
Yeah. Everyone wants him to win now.
Yeah. I won't. No, that's the thing. He should win. He's the thing is, like, he's the guy that everyone wants to win, which is why he won't win.
Mm-hmm.
And sadly, I've got a very, very bad feeling Logan Paul's going to win.
Now they put him in, it's like, oh fuck.
Then again, but saying that, if they were going to do that, they would have had him win a Royal Rumble as well. Like, he's an attraction name to put in the event to give it a bit more traction.
I reckon he'll win it. He'll turn around and cash in at SummerSlam because it's Seth, and he'll want his revenge on Seth, and then lose it, and then like they'll continue the rivalry.
Either that or the best angle is Seth loses to Balor and Priest wins it.
That is the other option, yeah, because the Balor Priest thing's brewing.
Good. Or I still maintain I'm butchering it. You're in England, why not? Well, and because the idea of the briefcase ages ago was like the names in it were like they were mid-table names who've now got a chance to step up. Like when Edge won it, he wasn't a top superstar.
No.
Everyone's like, all right, okay, well, so he's got a guaranteed world title match, and what, he's had it before.
Yeah.
And then to have him the way they cashed it in, everyone was like, like I heard people moan the other day, like, oh, I think they should name when they're going to cash it in before. And what's the point in that? Like, it worked for a face, maybe, like when RVD did it, but he named it and was like one night stand. So it's someone that really suited him.
Yeah.
And like the whole circumstance behind it. 9 times out of 10, you've got to have a heel win it or a face win it who becomes a heel.
Yeah.
Whilst you've got hold of the case.
Exactly.
And then have them cash it in like he did.
It's weird. The majority of the people that win Money in the Bank are heels.
Which why LA Knight could win it.
It's only like a handful of faces that have won it.
Yeah.
Weird. So you got to be a heel to win it, basically.
It's like when Brock won it, he was a heel.
Yeah. But
became a face having that contract. Because how he dicked him out with the briefcase. His little boombox.
Yeah.
It was great.
And he's fucking dancing.
Like, next to him about Heyman is great. He's a different entity. Like, he is just Cowboy Undertaker.
He's a cowboy Viking Lesnar.
Cowboy Viking, yeah.
Finally a bit let loose on his own.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's a different entity and it's great.
Bless him. Bless him. But when you hear him in interviews and that, like he was, years ago he spoke to Stone Cold, and then last year he spoke to Pat McAfee. He's literally like us. He's like he's
so light, yeah. Wasn't left alone, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has a house in the middle of nowhere, all locked off from everyone. Moved to Canada and all that as well. Doesn't want to speak to anyone. He does, but it's just like he says when he wants to, like when he's hanging around with people, he just wants to go home and just recharge.
Yeah,
he is a massive introvert, which is funny because he's been out like earning millions, performing UFC, wrestling,
multi-million pound,
from to thousands of people. He said he's fine with that. It's just around other people, like in a closer and a smaller setting, he can't deal. So
absolutely mental. He's a nice guy.
Nice guy. Just want to.
You would not want to piss him off. when Strowman caught him at the Royal Rumble,
and he took a punch from Lesnar in the face.
I don't think many people could took that.
No.
What was it? Slow down, boy.
Yeah, because he fucking kneed him in the face. He punches him in the gut and then the face.
Yeah.
And he tells him to slow down and think, oh, fuck it hell.
Yeah, Braun got a bit excited, didn't he?
Oh, fucking hell.
Slightly.
Only just a bit.
Just a little Dutch.
Thank God.
Just a little pizza pie. Do you know the number?
No. Ignore.
Where's the fun in that? Speakerphone.
No. Ignore.
Why not? That could have been a fun little.
It could have been.
Section that we had. Dutchy's cold calls. But no. Get it in the bin.
Oh boy.
Repeat the accent. Get in the bin.
Just hang up. Just block it.
Guaranteed on those. Our records show that you have had an accident in the past 2 years.
I ignore it. I'll copy the number, search it, and it'd just be the same. Scam. Like, okay, block.
I do like the scammers from time to time. They're good fun. They are absolute paedophiles, but it is good fun.
Stop harassing us, you nonsense.
Yeah. Things that make you a nonce, being a cold caller.
Being a cold
caller.
Yeah.
Drinking sparkling water.
Nonce.
Stopping in the middle of the road to deliver something in someone's house. Nonce.
Nonce.
So many simple little things that make you a nonce.
People that speed up when you're trying to overtake them. Nonce.
Yes. People,
Mega nonce.
what really was like, I was late back. Well, not late back. I was like on the way back into work. So normally, like everyone tries to get back for like 10 to the hour, and I was like 5 to the hour, still trying to get down the A49 in towards Newton. And like, by all means, I don't care. It was an Uber taxi driver in front of me. And normally, for an Uber taxi driver to one, not be doing the speed limit is nothing new, but it's normally over the speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing 30 and a 40.
Okay.
It's all right, yeah, fine, okay, yeah, maybe he's looking for a turning or a place to pull in. Aussie, no. Gets to the national speed limit a bit, stayed at 30. And I'm like, I was in my own car, I'm around and gone, and I'm past you, and I'm already halfway there. But no, can't do that in a works car, can I? Because, you know, it's a bad image.
Our works vehicles are trucks, so we can't even do speed or anything. So
So ours.
yeah,
We can't go over the speed limit.
No.
But in that situation, I wouldn't have had to go over 60 to get past them. I say that, right? So it's like, yeah, I think it's a minute basically if you go over, because obviously we are aware that but sometimes you will have to accelerate quickly to get off like hard shoulders out of bays and maybe overtake someone to cut back in front to continue the journey and stuff.
Oh boy,
No tracking's 100% though.
isn't that?
Even black boxes aren't 100%. They've got like, I think black boxes are the most accurate, but they're only like 98% accurate.
Mm.
So you can justify it. Let's say you were caught doing 31 to 30 and your insurance went, well, actually, you've got over 2 miles here. You could turn around and go, yeah, but that's only got a 98% accuracy rate. So can you, can you calibrate it again, please? Because I know I was at my speed there. And they'd be like, you have to go, right, okay. If that's your only indiscretion, that's the 2%.
Mm.
Most companies don't have one that's more than 15% accurate, so it's 85% maximum correction time.
Weird, man.
There you go. Lessons.
I know my works vehicles,
Educated.
they have an actual tracker so they can see where you are.
Oh yeah, yeah, we
So
get.
it's like,
No, they will have to.
Yeah. They let me take the van home one night last week. Was it now? It was on the weekend.
Did that to find out where Dutchy lives.
But last Thursday I went to a business event in the middle of nowhere near Crewe and Stoke. It was on a random farm.
Tory place.
What?
Tories.
Tories, yes.
Tory place. Crewe.
It's just a random farm, middle of nowhere, and they had the business event on for like companies or whatever. I didn't have a clue while I was there. I thought because the farm, the address is business, wedding events, farm, whatever, such and such. I thought it was could be like a wedding fair or something like that. Do axe throwing at weddings. We go to weddings and do axe throwing. I thought it was something to do with that. No, it's just random business event. And I still had no idea who these people were or anything. It's letting people throw axes on the site. Well, I do, but there for 4 hours. And fucked off. They let me keep the van home because it's only down the road from here, but 2 hours from HQ. And I went back on Friday. And there's times where I just wanted to like speed up and get home quicker, but I was like, I can't. Because I'm being... Not let me do this shit again. I'm doing it again this Saturday. Going to Market Drayton for a wedding. And then next weekend, I'm in Yorkshire for 2 days. Well, I say 2 days. I'm going to a wedding on Saturday. I don't know whereabouts in Yorkshire. Next Saturday. Coming back with the van home. And then going back out to Yorkshire on the Sunday to do another one. And then coming back again. Yeah, next weekend I'm busy. Again.
Dutchy gets promoted. I was dead happy for him. Starting to rethink that happiness.
I'm still getting 2 days off in the middle of the week, so...
Yeah, but I work shifts. Doesn't always work out well for me.
That's a you problem.
It's a me problem.
That's a you problem. Just quit your job, mate. Fuck it. Get on the fucking dole. Fuck it.
Oh, fuck that. No.
Joking about.
I'm not quite that desperate. Yet.
Yes. Not yet.
I mean, cost of living gets any worse. I might have to take the dole out and my job.
Claim benefits.
Ridiculous. The cost of everything is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, look, we went to Waterfields before.
Yeah.
2 sausage rolls, a meat and potato pasty, a cookie, and a gingerbread man.
How much was it again?
£10 something.
Oh, back in the day, it would have been like a fiver,
If that.
if that.
If that. The cookies were like 50p, the gingerbread men were like
Yeah.
60, 70p. 2 sausage rolls were £1, and a pasty was probably like £1.10.
Yeah. Oh, it's all
Like £2.25 for 2 sausage rolls. And for the size, though,
they're not even worth
they're
it.
not worth
think.
£2.25 for 2.
I had a Greg's breakfast yesterday.
Oh.
Oh, Greg's. I love Greg's. Bacon and sausage roll. Oh.
I've got to the point where I now just have a album on my phone of discount cards.
Yeah.
Like QRs.
I need a Greg's app so I can get like stuff on it. So
Like it's Lauren's, to be fair. I don't go to Greg's that often, so
no. We do with Max when we go breakfast if we're going to festivals or we're going to HQ.
Ooh.
It's an hour and a half, so we just stop at Greg's and have some food. It's just
I've got work tonight.
And we get our buffet food from Greg's for parties. So
Oh
yeah.
Stupid idiot!
Hi.
Now I'm hungry.
Are you hungry for a Greg's? aren't you?
Now I want a Greg's.
A lot of people don't know that, so you can order a Greg's buffet.
I did not know they did a buffet.
Yeah. Platters, sandwich platters, donuts.
Oh, next time I'm ever asked to do anything work related and I go, can I get
Sausage
food
rolls.
provided for by the company? If they say yes, I'm getting a Greg's platter.
Get a Greg's platter. Veggie platters. Did they do everything?
I'm just trying to work out. I've got like a very dirty window, majority thanks to my child smudgy, dirty fingers. But one is very much bird shaped, and I was wondering if one greasy seagull just flew into my window.
I think
It could just be just a paisley drawing on the window.
if it was bird, you'd see the wing patterns and everything. Depends how fast they were flying.
Pedophile flew into my window.
Oh boy.
Yes, I'd like to report a paedophile who had to break in. It's a flying one though.
The flying one, yeah, you may need to catch him.
Gets the pigeon, gets the pigeon. Different bird, different bird.
Oh.
It's a seagull, it's a seagull.
Catch the seagull.
Catch the seagull. Guaranteed, if seagulls are more commonly known as flying paedophiles, they would get dealt with quicker.
Get shot. They'll be extinct by now.
Yeah, well,
They've all been shot.
do we need seagulls? Do we actually need them? What did they do? What benefit did they have?
You know what? I don't actually know.
Like, other than the fact that they just attack kids who got ice creams and chips.
Have you seen albatrosses?
Like big ass
They're
seagulls?
mega seagulls.
Flying paedophiles on steroids.
Yeah, they are ginormous. I don't know why it popped up in my newsfeed last year on like TikTok and Facebook. In Scotland, there's like a nest of albatrosses,
Like, they are stacked, aren't they?
and they are huge. They're seagulls, but they're just massive.
And again, what purpose do they serve?
I don't know.
Did they do anything other than eat fish? Did they take fish away from the sea? Did they kill wildlife effectively? And they attack people for food
Yeah,
and shit on everyone?
yeah. They're like
know,
wasps. They don't actually do
then
anything.
just make fucking noise all the time. Fucking knobheads.
Yeah. The flying rats, basically.
They're flying paedophiles.
Yeah.
Pigeons are flying rats.
Yeah. But pigeons are cute, so they don't hurt you, at least.
No, they're just annoying.
Yeah.
Like rats. Rats are annoying. No, other than carries the disease, which pigeons do as well. Like, they don't really do much else.
You seen that
They
video?
actually, if anything, they tidy up a bit, because if you leave, let's say I decide to leave some rubbish on the road, guarantee it'd be taken by a rat at some point because we've got a massive field behind us.
Have you ever seen that video of like the measuring bird noises when they fly? Like the sound of birds when they fly? No. So it's on this BBC documentary years ago. And they're measuring how loud birds are when they fly.
As in like the wings or the noise?
Yeah.
And they make
So they do a pigeon and it goes quite loud. They do like a hawk, I think, next, and that's quite loud as well. When they're flapping the wings, that's what the noise is. Do a barn owl. Nothing. When they fly, they do not make one noise. They had all microphones lined up underneath where they flew. Did not pick up one sound.
flying ninjas.
Yeah, they are. They are. They are so silent you wouldn't even know they're coming.
No wonder why so many mice get taken by owls.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I need to go. I'm going to become Harry Potter and get myself an owl.
That's why the faces are like flat, so that any noise that anything makes.
Swoosh off.
Yep.
I need an owl.
Yep. And it also helps them hear as well because their ears are like right there.
Yeah.
But because the face is flat, the noise just goes straight into the ears. So they can hear anything from like what's in front of them or around.
Damn.
And that's why they're gonna turn their heads 90 degrees.
I suppose yeah, you can't obviously you can't do a fucking full 360.
But what is it now? Not eagles, hawks. Eagles can like see miles away. Eagles' eyesight are like mega. They can see miles.
Yeah, well, that's where the old expression eagle eyes comes from. There.
And was it hawks?
Hawk eyes are pretty good as well, to be fair.
When they fly, or like what are they called?
You know far too much about
Something like
birds.
that. I know. I don't know why.
You
But
absolutely
if you see,
pedophile.
and like over fields, like birds are just hovering.
Yeah.
They're looking down. Their head stays still, but the body moves.
Yeah.
So when they're looking, like all the body, when they're flapping, they're flying. The bodies are moving, but the heads just stayed still because they're trying to look for like rabbits or mice or whatever in the fields. Impressive.
I've seen there's someone around here who's got a bird of prey. I don't know what it is, to be fair, but I've seen him like on the backfield and you can see it hovering and it just goes.
Yeah, that's it. That's
straight
it.
down.
Yeah.
And it's like he goes up, he's like, oh, it's got a mouse.
It's got a mouse.
It's got a mouse.
Poor mouse.
Poor Tom. No, Jerry. Tom's the cat.
Yeah.
Poor,
Mickey.
poor Tom. Yeah,
Poor Mickey.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! He looks up, the fucking claws coming towards him. Oh boy! I'm fucked.
Like, I'll fucking do it again.
I'll fucking do it again. Goofy the dog's just that. But they're like, oh
my god. I'm so tired today.
I can tell.
I don't even know
So
why.
you in work tonight?
Yeah. I've done well as well. I'd managed to swap my shifts because my dad's on. He's done about exam invigilator. I was meant to do 6 late shifts, but then one of my colleagues has got a once in a lifetime opportunity to go to America. Got a friend who lives out in Houston who's basically said he'd pay for everything for him to bring him over.
Solid.
And so yeah, he's
Jump all over.
pretty much so for him to go. He flew out this morning, but for him to go, he needed tonight off. He's done a night shift last night and gone
Straight to the airport.
well, pretty much. He's gone home, grabbed his stuff, and got a quick shower and gone to the airport basically. Well, I suppose long flight, sleep on that.
Yeah, that's it.
So he'd be laughing when he gets there. But yeah, so I was asked, could I swap? And I was like, yeah, I can, because I'm not a nut. And I like that.
Because you're not a nonce.
I'm not a nut. I mean, it's one of them, like, he very rarely gets to do anything for himself. Like, he's very family orientated. Like, most of the time, if he takes his that, so deserves a little soiree abroad.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Surprised fucking Homeland Security even let him on the plane, to be fair, but yeah.
Oh.
Fun times. Can't even see how long.
Where does it say?
38
minutes.
And about the first 8 minutes, that was me dicking about. Trying to get everything right. Oh, and then it's like, if you see all the dicking about at the start, I left it in. If you didn't, I might edit it out and just stick it at the end so you can see what happened.
I can just see that first.
Just see them, just me like, oh, for God's sake. And then one day I'm going to, because we do little test recordings to make sure it's not as echoey and stuff like that.
Put them together.
Yeah, I might just stick some of them in at the end of one, and next week maybe.
Yeah,
Might just keep some random ones. Yeah, so I delete most of them because obviously don't need them. So yeah, episode 29.
30 next week.
30 next week.
Catching up to my age.
Catching up to our age. What the fuck have we done? 29. Technically, how have we done 30 of these? Because we had a pilot as well. And the pilot is lost forever.
Yeah.
It went out on Twitch, and that was it.
That was it, yeah.
And it's now gone from my library of videos.
Have we got it anywhere?
No.
No, so it's all.
I said once it's gone, it's gone.
Right, okay.
So, but you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if someone had gone, I'm going to download that because of all the things you said more. But, you know, I'm not, a big time streamer, so it's fine. Guaranteed if I was a partner streamer, we'd put that out, someone would have it.
Oh, yeah.
He'd have it downloaded.
Locked away in some ways, fucking.
Yeah, waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting. It means getting bigger.
Who should we cancel today? This guy.
People can try and cancel me like I care. Look at Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx is stuck by what he said. Granted, what he said's not the best thing, and I get why people are upset by it. I also get why people are saying it's a bit of a joke what's happened with him. Like, But I don't know the full ins and outs, the whole story behind him. I just know like what he said. I don't know anything about the guy because I've never really looked into him. But I noticed last night on Twitch he still sat on 20k viewers and still only he only had subscriber only chat on, which he's always had on.
Yeah.
Since he's started racking in daft amounts of views. So clearly it's not affected him at all because the people who watch him for various reasons. So
And as well, people who try and cancel big time streamers or YouTubers or whatever, they end up getting embarrassed more than anything.
yeah, I don't get me wrong. Like, there's a lot of self-righteous virtue signaling people who will jump on a bandwagon straight away.
Yeah.
And they're the kind of people I like to follow on Twitter because at one point they were like about a certain thing, but then as soon as one of their friends do it, I support you.
Well, you say
I can't
that.
believe this is happening to you.
Say that. There was a big thing
Get it in the bin.
a few years ago. If anyone is aware of the Vanos crew, I don't know if you've heard of them.
Heard of them.
Vanos Gaming, Terrorizer, Nogler, Wildcat, Panda, basically Moo, all them. Mainly, it's like
Terrorizing.
it's like a worldwide YouTube group. There's 2 Irish. There was 3, but we'll talk about him. A couple of Canadian. Vanos is Canadian as well. He's not a leader. He's just become like this. He's become the biggest one out of all of them.
Right.
So they all call it the Vanos crew, but he's not like he treats everyone equally, and he is
Right.
quite a sound guy. And he makes music he's called Rinks as well when he makes music. It's quite good music actually. But so a few years ago there was a guy called Mini Lad. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Yay.
So he after a while he was a big part of the Vanos crew. He's British. He was from like Northern Ireland, and he was best mates with the 2 other Irish YouTubers, Terrorizer and Nogler.
Please tell me Terrorizer is Southern Irish.
He is, yes,
Brilliant.
yeah.
Real IRA.
He makes a good Arnie. He does good impressions and stuff, but
Right.
everyone just wants him to do the Arnold impression. He's pretty good with that.
As in Schwarzenegger.
But he is funny. He's a funny YouTuber. And after a while being in a Vanos crew, he wanted to do his own thing. He didn't want to be a part. He didn't want to be known as someone from the Vanos crew.
Right.
So he's trying to do his own thing, and he actually got successful at it. He did a tour with one of the others called Panda, like touring, just doing like a sketch or whatever.
Right.
He did meme streams, charity streams, and all that shit. Turned out, he got part of this cancel culture thing. He was talking to underage girls, texting them, all that, sexting them. A couple of them.
You filthy pervert!
But he had like a big fallout with Terrorizer before it, because he was claiming he was saying stuff about him.
Right.
And Terrorizer was like, I'm not saying anything. What the fuck are you on about? So he turned his fan base against Terrorizer,
Right.
which is a big no-no. So he fell out with him, and then this whole thing came out. So he got cancelled. He's still this minute he's trying to get back into YouTube, but every video he makes is just massive comments and dislikes and all that, and it's blowing up in his face basically. It serves him right because he turns out he is a douchebag.
Right.
So then there's this other guy called Omewrecker. He wasn't officially part of the Vanos group, but he would play with them. He had friends with like H2O Delirious, Cartoons, Bryce, and all that, all the YouTubers who were friends with all the guys. They would play with him, and he was a bit weird
Right.
because when this all came out, he was like against him, but at the same time he was trying to cancel the others, claiming that they knew about this mini lad doing this
Oh.
and all of this stuff, and they've all turned around and said, "What the fuck are you doing?" Kicked him out, and someone, just to try and like can't call him out, someone sent this home record like an email saying, "Oh yeah, such and such texted me, when I was underage." Turns out it was someone who faked the message, like just to try and catch him out, and it blew up in his face. And so now everyone's going like, right, Homewrecker, you can go fuck yourself and all that. He went on this YouTuber's like podcast interview thing to talk about it all,
Right.
and he mentioned one of them called Wildcat. You know Wildcat, he He's quite aggressive. Like, he's one of the... Not when I say aggressive, he is a funny YouTuber. But when he's raging, it's mega rage.
Oh, so it's me.
Yeah. He will cuss you out. He will swear at you. But he involved Wildcat, and he basically said on his thing in this interview, on a Discord call, Wildcat's a pussy, he won't do anything. If he came in a call right now, he would not say a word. If he knocks on my door, he would not say a word.
Please tell me they brought him into chat.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
here's the
but
thing. It popped up, I and Wildcat joined the chat. He didn't say a word. All you heard was his own record quivering in his voice. You could hear it in his voice, how scared he was. He just went, whoever's doing the interview said he's not going to do anything. He's not going to say anything. And the one worker's like, I didn't agree to this. I'm not comfortable with this. And he left. This one guy, this Wildcat, did not say one word. And his mere presence in a Discord call sent him running. So this home wrecker, he's still trying to stream and all that. So this is the thing. People like him are trying to cancel people, and it's blowing up in his face. And the Vanis crew are better than ever now. They're just still going strong. They're making videos together. And they are publicly outing this mini lad and home wrecker on their videos and saying, huh, who the fuck are these guys and all that shit.
Wait. I got it.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Exactly. And then Terrorise and Nogla, the two Irish YouTubers who were best mates with this mini lad. They're doing like reaction streams and all that together, and every time something about mini lad gets brought up, they're laughing. And then at first, Terrorizer, he was like, no, I don't want anything to do. If anything gets mentioned about him, no, nothing. Now he's like publicly, he's had enough. He's just going, oh fuck it, yeah, he's a fucking cunt.
Yes. Irish mentality of,
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna do it. Oh, hey.
And now they're literally taking the piss out of him. So
Yeah, talking about my rage. I was playing FIFA the other day, and it was just not going my way. What was it? No, it wasn't. It was COD.
mm-hmm.
COD was not going my way, and I was like, I threw my controller, threw my headset. I was like, one of my earpieces came off. They're like clipped in hinges. I didn't realise that it came off. I was like, my controller, the stick was stuck up. And I was like, fucking game. And then Paisley went, Daddy, you okay? I was like, no, I'm not okay. Got your fucking game. I was like, oh no.
What you've done?
And I've always said she doesn't pick up on words when you say them straight away, and she never has, but all of a sudden she has started picking up on the
It's always a
words
swear word.
first time. And I was like, no. I was like, no, just my game. Your fucking game. No, just my game. Your fucking game. I was like, no.
It's like Meet the Fuckers. That's...
Oh, right. That's like before. Lauren called me a minger, and Paisley tried to copy and said a very, very not okay
We're not
word.
gonna say it.
That, yeah, begins with an N. And I was like, and me and Lou looked at each other and went, oh, shit. So we tried to change it to literally any other M word that she could say. And we got to say it's a mango. So mango we got to, and we went with mango from then on. So she can say mango.
Oh, Paisley.
Oh, I was like, Jesus, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Oh, bloody hell.
Like, yeah. I've been watching Sons of Anarchy as well, and I forgot she was around when he had that on.
Wasn't CM Punk in the latest?
No.
Or was that a different?
No, it was something completely different.
Yeah. Okay.
Might be Mayans if you've been.
That's like a spin-off.
Yeah, but no, there's a Scottish guy in it. And he's like, he spits in some guy's face and goes, fucking loyalist bastard. Bastard. That was obviously the true IRA. So yeah, he spits in his face, calls him a fucking loyalist bastard. And I could hear her say loyalist. And I was like, thank God that's the one word you picked up out of 3 words. Jesus.
Loyalist?
Loyalist.
Oh boy.
Fucking loyalist bastard. That might be it. That might be the place to end part 1.
Oh boy.
Because it's now, I don't even know. Something past 2.
25 past 2.
And the school one is at 3 o'clock. So, yeah, it could be fun. We might have 3 parts, 2 days to
fly through part 2.
We will probably part 2. Right. Join us back in part 2. Wow. A good crack of that.
I heard it.
Sup, Billets? For those who aren't following me on Twitch, firstly, why the fuck not? If you head on over to Twitch and search for the_monk_13, there'll be a lovely little Twitchy logo hypheny giphy thing going across the bottom of the screen now. Go give me a follow. I do the early views of the podcast of my channel and occasionally stream other games. 9 times out of 10 I'm abusing Dutchy, so come and join that fun as well.
Physically abusing me.
He enjoys it. It's not abuse if you enjoy it.
What? What? What?
I'm saying what? Because you could have replied. Like, so your boss sent you a voice note, a lengthy voice note.
Yeah.
Right? Lengthy voice note, acceptable. You sent a voice note back of how long? About a second. Just saying, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right? Paedophile. Things that make you nancy. Voice messages that could be typed out. If it's a
It's
massive...
quicker to actually send a voice note than it is to text.
Yeah, but that's not the point. Supply 1 hour 45 is fine, right? Right, that's short and easy. It's readable, right? If it was like a lengthy paragraph, then fine, acceptable. So yeah, short voice notes make you a paedophile. Yeah, just the one.
This is part 2 now.
Yeah. That's how we're starting part 2.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself!
No. Partly disagree. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope,
Yes.
nope, nope. No, no, no.
Fine. Oh, wrong phone.
Ah, go fuck
I'm
yourself.
going to do it twistable.
Go on then.
I'll leave it up for like a week.
Okay.
Just sending a voice note of less than 2 seconds and make you a paedophile.
It wasn't less than 2 seconds, it was like 5 seconds.
You dragged it out to make it look.
Well, yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Just doing a voice note.
10 seconds. 10 seconds it was.
Look at them typed out.
Okay.
I reckon I could type out, yeah, 1 hour 45 is fine. Quickly, I need to just send that in 10 seconds.
Oh well. What are you going to do about it?
I don't know yet.
Exactly.
Huh.
What have we got? Oh, wait.
Such a dork.
Taking your phone goes out the box, makes you a nonce.
Oh,
Oh, wait, Lauren did that.
you got your wife alone. What?
Lauren, Stephen called you a pedophile. Shout it loud.
Calling
The windows are open.
calling someone a nonce when you know that when you're married to that person. Nonce.
No, that's right.
Okay.
It's not Bible statements. I'll set it all down the hill, motherfucker.
So we got Spider-Man. He's a classic Funko. He's one of the early ones. Yeah, Spider-Man. But usually he's a blue and red suit. But I bought that off eBay, and I think the previous owner hand painted the black bits. So you can see smudges of black paint on him. So I think he's hand painted the blue bits black. It looks alright, but it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have several photos of Spider-Man this week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
Oh, thank you.
Bobblehead.
Well,
Buddha
yes.
man.
So every time Craig comes around now, Paisley is waiting in anticipation to see what he brings. She was literally so yeah. Lou started gutting out our bedroom of old clothes and stuff like that this morning, and Paisley was sat in the window, just basically waiting for Craig. I was like, "Craig's coming soon." She's like, "Craig!" So boom, she was like at the window waiting upstairs for him. And then when you pulled up, the one time she wasn't paying attention was when you pulled up, but she didn't even realise. I went, "Look, there's Craig." She was, "Craig!"
All I heard was, "Oh, there's Craig." No. I heard, "Get down from the window, you." I looked up and it's just Paisley. I just went, "Oh,
Oh, there she is.
there she is."
There she is. Woohoo! Super speed round.
This speedy right. We'll start with confession because you always start with confession.
We actually get loads of confessions. We'll get confessions and stories now.
Yeah.
So yeah, but either way.
Right then.
So we get one that we've already done. I forgot to delete it.
Oh, this one, right. As a lad, slightly drunk one night after a day of drinking, watching the Magic Weekend, good man, rugby league man, I settled down for a cheeky wank. That took a turn. While I was waiting for my girlfriend to come home from work. Well, in my drunken state, I had the urge to taste my own cum. I can now openly apologise to every girl that has sucked me off. Tasted disgusting, and now I feel bad to let my girlfriend give me a blowjob because I know how it's going to taste for her. And because I won't finish in her mouth, she either thinks I'm cheating, I'm now gay, or her BJ skills have dropped. Either way, I'm fucked and I can't explain it. Started off innocently, then he just went...
Lower that tone quickly.
If she likes it, man, just fucking let her finish.
Embarrassing.
If she hasn't said anything,
Yes.
if she didn't like the taste of it,
She wouldn't do it.
she wouldn't do it. So
Yeah.
just carry on as normal.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
just because you don't like the taste does not mean that she does not.
Exactly.
Improve your diet. There you go. It'll taste better.
She's taken however many, and then you've taken one, and you don't like it, so she must like it.
Yeah.
That's our advice. So
Stop being a pussy.
yeah, pussy.
Let's suck you in.
Side note: if you can reply back, what team do you support?
I'm sorry.
Since you went
Hang
Magic
on.
Weekend.
If somebody will not let their girlfriend suck the dick to completion, paedophile.
I would turn it over.
Unless the girlfriend is under the age of 16 and you're still a paedophile. Either way, paedophile.
Pedophile. Pedophile here.
Pedophile. Please tell me your name's Phil. Technically, that is what a paedophile does. A pedo does Phil. Oh my god, I should not laugh at myself that much. You want to go back to editing TikToks and YouTube shorts? That is the YouTube short. Technically, pedophiles do Phil. You reckon that's where the arc of pedophiles? Oh.
No.
Actually, I wonder what the origin is behind the word.
My Google's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
We need to get a laptop with just our own get in the bin email address attached to
what's
it.
a pedophile like?
What is the origin of the word? Because it
Origin,
probably have like a
name.
Latin origin in it. Let's be serious, but
The word, oh god, the word pedophilia comes from the Greek,
Greek, yeah, of course, it's the Greek.
whatever it fucking says in Greek language, and it's trying to pedos,
Okay,
meaning child,
okay.
and then philia, friendly love or friendship.
Wow,
So child friendship, basically, it means.
child friendship. Well, you can't though. You can't.
That's an
use that.
innocent meaning
Yeah,
behind
but,
it.
like my child has got a friend, right? Her friend is named Ruby. When they get older, Ruby would have been her childhood friend. Childhood friend. Yeah, not child friend. Okay.
Etymology meaning of it from 1900: abnormal, especially sexual love of young children.
Okay.
So that's a proper meaning behind it.
Education. See,
There you
we
go.
may make
We're
jokes,
bringing you.
but we do educate ourselves on the topics.
Ooh.
After someone makes a stupid comment about the topic. Okay, yeah. So, in other words, let your girlfriend. She's not complaining. So until she complains, don't worry about it. Eat more fruit. There you go. Make it a bit sweeter.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Actual advice. Yeah.
But would you rather? Next, while we're on the subject of blowjobs, would you rather give the first 90% of a blowjob or the last 10%?
Oh, we asked that one.
Oh, did we?
I mean, me and
Okay.
KL. All right. So, what's yours?
I'd say the first 90, because
Here's-
then I'm not finishing off.
Is this what we said? How long is the first 90?
That's
Because if
Yeah.
the first 90 is 30 seconds, easy.
Yeah.
If the first 90 is 3 hours, that's a lot of during.
Yeah. Fucking hell. And they'll go dry eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
But then he's still not. At least if you're giving the last 10%, you gotta take the finish. So
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
first 90 all day long.
Yeah.
I still maintain it.
Question. Are invasions in sport a small club mentality?
Yes. I've always said that, to be fair. Yeah, it is. But if you look at it, well, I don't think it's a small club mentality. I think it's a lack of success mentality.
Yeah.
So when City first won the league, the one with the Aguero goal, it's been that long of a period that pitch invasion made sense, but it was still shouldn't be done.
No.
When they won the league last year, and they invaded
Yeah,
the pitch,
that was a
was
bit.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year. So when they won the league last year and they invaded the pitch, was that why?
Yeah, it's pointless.
Like what have you gained there?
Exactly.
They're now at a point where they're a successful club, and to be a successful club, you need to just realise that you
Yeah,
won't
you
expect to
used
be.
to it now. Yeah.
So look at like when Liverpool won the Champions League, or when they beat Barcelona 4-0. If there was ever going to be a pitch invasion at Anfield, that's a game where it could have happened. And did they? No. And why? Because Liverpool fans have been successful through the years and be unsuccessful for a period. But a lot of the fan base is still of that age where they're like, well, we don't do pitch invasions. It's the same at United. United went through a 90s winning everything. Went through a 90s winning everything, pretty much. But there was never a pitch invasion.
No.
So, but then like clubs like City when they won the league.
It's like '99 when we won the Champions League. The way we did.
Yeah.
Could have been doing a pitch invasion.
We
Yeah.
could have, but it's a bit different in Europe, innit?
Yeah.
Like that, but and then, like that kind of thing. But I've noticed, but all the pitch invasions are very, very typically at the home ground.
Yeah.
It's never you never get a pitch invasion at Wembley for a cup final because people know that they're more likely going to get bollocked for that.
Yeah.
Like when Wrexham got promoted, that makes sense in a way, but
Yeah.
still shouldn't have happened. And it probably would have set a precedence if they'd gone, no, we're happy, but we ain't going to invade the pitch. Like, we're going to show a bit of respect there to the players you've got there, blah, blah, blah. So, like, when Everton did it last year, when they didn't get relegated, I was like, behave yourself.
Did he do it this year as well?
Some did it this year, so
Yeah.
there was a mix you could see between
So I
the
never saw any
fans.
footage of anyone
Yeah,
who made the pitch.
so obviously they made a big deal about having to have that protection cordon around the box just
Yeah.
in case, and because they thought if anything it was going to be people going after the owners.
If they
Or
were
the-
relegated, yeah.
So there's spectators who came on the pitch, and majority of them were younger spectators.
The majority of them stayed in the
The majority
seats,
of the older spectators, I would say, over the
Stayed.
age of 30, upwards, were in the crowd. Like, now why are we celebrating this?
Exactly.
This is 2 years on the run that
That
we've
we've
had
survived
to, yeah,
relegation.
we've survived relegation. Why are we celebrating that?
Yeah.
Surviving.
It's not something
We
worth
shouldn't
celebrating.
be down here. We should be up, trying
Yeah.
to get into Europe.
If they go into Europe or top 3 finish, top 4,
Not even that.
not even that.
Not even
Europa
that.
League.
Even if they won the league,
Hmm.
like, you shouldn't be invading the pitch.
No.
By all means, have your celebrations, but don't go on the pitch. It's still technically a criminal offence.
But then again, it comes into question when players score and celebrate by going into the crowd.
Well, that's why they get booked now.
Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
booking
yeah.
because you're not supposed to do it. It's the same as like, so certain grounds like Bournemouth, prime example, because it's such a small stadium and the fans are right on that border.
Mhm.
If you go to that border to celebrate, there's a chance when spectators rush like they always do, someone's going over that barrier onto
Yeah.
the pitch, or the player is easily going to get dragged into the crowd by the spectators. It could easily happen because of how that's designed. So I think that's where stadiums need to look at themselves and
Yeah.
go, like, what can we do to prevent, one, spectators getting on, and two, players getting in? Like, it wouldn't be that hard. Look at Italy. Italy put fucking and Germany,
You have
cages
to,
everywhere.
nets and cages,
Yeah.
yeah.
A net is probably better because it's rippable. So in the case of like a disaster, you've got a way of getting it. If you
Yeah.
have people push against it, it's going to rip in it, kind of thing.
Correct.
Or you have like stewards who've got cutting tools in case it needs to be done. But yeah. So yeah, I'd say pitch invasions are a small club / lack of success mentality.
Yeah.
Like if Spurs were to win a trophy at home, which, let's be serious, the only one they could win at home is technically
The league.
the league.
hmm
But I reckon they'd have a pitch invasion.
Yeah, they would, yeah. Of course they would.
Damn.
Right. So, I'll give you a story. It should belong in the nickname
Story
bit,
time.
but
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you. Okay. This one chuckled me. Okay, not sure if I'm putting this in the right place, but my son said I need to send this in to you guys because he and his friends find it hilarious. I set up my Starbucks account with the name The Dilf. So when I go into Starbucks, 70% of baristas now shout out Grand Americano for the DILF. It can create an in-store chuckle until they see me, and that chuckle becomes more of a belly laugh, from most because I'm in fact short, fat, bald, 63, and in no way, shape, or form a Grand Americano DILF. I thought that was the greatest nickname of all
I
time.
think your nickname is just a bit of comedy, isn't it? By having
Grand Americano DILF.
Hang on, they've got to be American.
Has to be.
I don't think they shout out over it if you use the app, do they?
They shout your name.
Do they?
Yeah.
If you do use the app.
Use the app.
You go into a place, you give them a name.
Yeah.
Because obviously some places like you can order through the app. So the app would be like, so if you go to Mackey's, for example, and use the app, and you go,
You shout the number, yeah.
well, you give them the number, but I've had them say back to me, is it for Stephen? So it must mean that they've got multiple app orders.
Yeah.
So my name's on there. So if I change my name on the app to the DILF, they'd have to go, is it for the DILF?
Probably did it with Starbucks too.
That's brilliant. I really like that. A Grand Americano.
The
DILF.
Grand Americano DILF. That's a great name.
Grand Americano for the DILF.
If I was me, I'd be like,
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm not shouting that out. Grand Americano.
No, I'm like, the DILF!
The DILF.
The DILF! Can I have the DILF, please? I have your drink.
Just look at
The
the
DILF!
and realise you're not a DILF.
I'd boost his pride. Here you go, DILF.
Well done, DILF.
Have your Grand Americano, you DILF. DILF! DILF, come here.
DILF.
Oh, yoo-hoo, DILF.
Yoo-hoo, pick some blood.
Ladies and gays. The
I've been
DILF
up to
is
you.
here.
The DILF. Oh boy.
Gentlemen who are slightly bisexual, bi-curious, also the DILF. Non-binaries who like males, the DILF.
Oh boy.
Anyone who likes a penis, the DILF is here.
I'm yawning.
Sorry, am I no longer entertaining to
No,
you?
I don't know why. I'm always.
No.
I'm old. Yes, you are. Sorry. I'm an old man.
Fuck you!
I yawn.
Yes, you are old.
I yell. Yes, I yell and
No, get rid of it.
yawn all the time.
So sleepy.
Okay. Right. What else are we doing?
I don't know. Another question.
Another
I'm getting the bin for this
question.
now. I'm looking over there with a perfectly good phone. It's quarter. The problem is, because we don't think it, we used to end the recording and then start a new recording, but to make sure that the audio at least stays the same all the way through, we sort of like just have a little break in the middle and I cut it out. So it's now trying to get the time right in the second half. We noticed the second half would be a lot shorter, so we've only been doing for like 15 minutes, so we can keep going. Let's kill some things. We have more questions.
Right. Morning wood. Why is it harder than a normal boner? That's a good question. Oh, Google.
No.
Okay.
I need some verification on this.
We're about to find out.
Hello. Right, quick question. Would you say if I have an erection in the morning, it's harder than a normal erection I have?
What?
Would you say if I have an erection in the morning, it's harder than any other erection I have?
He's asking this in front of his daughter as well,
Maybe, yeah.
basically.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. All right, thank you. I'll explain later. Love you, bye. Hello. Evidently it is. I've never picked up on that.
Weird, isn't it?
I've never picked up on it. Normally because if I've got one, it's like kind of like that's an inconvenience because I've got kids to wake up. I need that to go away before I leave the room.
I even need a piss first thing in the morning like I normally do. It's awkward because it won't go away either.
Actually, see, you can still piss on an erection. It's just
You can, it's just awkward.
go for the sink.
Just
Stand in the right place. You get good enough. Oh, God.
I have to stand like far back to get the right of in because if I push it down, it hurts. It's like
Yeah, you angle it right. So
Yeah.
The benefit for us is we used to have a wet room. So the floor is still wet room floored. So if I miss any, it's quite easy to
it's
clean
just
up.
going everywhere. It's just like
I mean, and it's literally the drain for the old wet room is still on the floor. So I
Yeah.
can literally just go, run some water. There we go. No, I've not done that before anyone asks.
oh boy.
But a little bit of spillage every now and then happens, doesn't it? Getting old. Sometimes she's at his own mind, like I'm pedaling and just goes,
Like a fountain.
a second stream comes out of nowhere, just like, ah,
Fuck you.
listen here, old man. You could have peed normally, but I decided, no, where's the fun in that?
You're going to suffer now.
And then when you counteract your position for that second stream, it stops and goes another way.
Yep. It's like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh,
Keep him on his toes, boys.
Boy.
Boys like the little people inside going, push, push.
And pull the lever. It goes that way. Pull the other lever. It goes that way.
Direct input.
Yeah.
Like Inside Out. You're the people that carry on the memories around. Just one of them going,
fuck it out.
right, we need that stream on the right, please. Start lever. Now on the left.
Haha, that'll show him. Oh boy.
And ready. Count to the middle, left and right, go.
So I suppose it's one of life's mysteries. Why is morning wood harder in the
I
morning
don't know. Probably a
than a
reason
normal?
for it. Probably because it's not been touched.
Yeah. It wakes you up like,
And this is
hello.
nine times out of 10, most erections occur by intimate touching of some sort.
See why we touching yourself in the middle of the night without you knowing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's because I'm snuggled up to Lou, my willy's right up against the bum. It's comfy. Maybe a hand on a boob. Sorry, Chris, if you were listening. I mean, it's no secret. We got 2 grandkids, so.
Anyway. Right.
What other questions have we got?
Got another question?
I do. Go on, why not?
Okay.
Because I feel like we have only been recording for like 20 minutes.
Okay.
The second half.
Let's have a
Yeah,
look.
it's like 3 o'clock and we'll wind it down. I'll have to run to the school.
Football question, lads. Free kicks. If a player rolls the ball to another player and they score that goal, does it count as a free kick goal or an open play goal?
Hang on, right.
Need to settle an argument with a mong. That's what it said. That's what it said. Wow, man. God damn. You could have just finished on the question, but no.
We need to settle argument with a monk. Right, hang on. Wind that back. So, a free kick, go on.
If he rolls the ball to another player
Yeah,
and he scores off that,
yeah.
is that classed as a free kick goal or not?
No, it's a set piece goal,
Yeah.
not a free kick goal.
It's an
so,
open-
a free kick has got to be a direct free kick.
Yeah.
So, like David Beckham's against Greece, direct free
yeah.
kick goal. Gary McAllister's against Everton, direct free kick goal.
All of
Right.
What's his name for Southampton?
Will Prowse.
Yeah,
Most of
all
his.
of his goals.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Coutinho's against Villa where he stuck it under the wall. Ronaldinho's where he stuck it under the wall.
When he was against Seaman.
Against Seaman.
Yeah.
Yes, that Ronaldinho's against Seaman, yeah. Direct free kick goal. Trent against Chelsea last year. Reece is against United.
Yep.
Are set piece goals but not direct free kick because the ball's been rolled to them or played to them.
Yeah.
So the free kick taken is the kick of that ball from a direct
The
position.
rolling of the ball.
A rolling of the ball,
is
a
the
passing
free
of
kick.
the ball.
That's the kick.
That's the free kick.
Yeah.
And then the strike after it is part of the set piece. It's like a corner. Unless you score from the actual kick and it goes in the goal, that's a direct goal from a corner. The rest of it is a set piece goal.
Yeah.
It's like a free kick off the edge of the box. If you whip that ball in and your defender at the back post heads it back and a player runs into the box and heads it in, that's a set piece goal.
Yeah.
It's not a free kick goal because it's got movements other than the direct kick of the ball. So yeah, whichever person said that a rolling of the ball is a free kick goal, they're the monk.
Yeah, the monk.
So hopefully the person who wrote their question in is not the monk, because otherwise it's funny. Well, actually, no, I hope you are the monk, because otherwise it's but no, yeah. So a free kick. So like I would say, for example, Liverpool's best ever free kick is probably Gary McAllister's against Everton for the reason of the terms around it.
Yeah.
Last minute in a derby, drawing at the time, to be that far out and go, do you know what? I'm gonna have a crack here and ping it in the bottom corner from must be 35, 40 yards.
That's the thing as well. Then when they have 3 players for it, so one rolls it, one stops it, and then a third kicks it.
Yeah.
That's a set piece.
Set piece
It's
goal.
open play.
Yeah.
So same idea.
Because once that initial kick happens,
Yeah, that's a free
defenders
kick.
can rush the ball.
That's right. Yeah.
It's open play. So yeah, it's a set piece goal, not a free kick goal. Like was it Figueroa who pinged it in from his own half?
Oh yeah.
Like that's
Fucking hell,
that's a
yeah.
free kick goal.
Yeah.
But then I think it's one with a goal kick. There's been ones like from free kicks by goalkeepers, there aren't there?
Yeah.
And like open play goals from goalkeepers. But
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, no.
I think Paul Robinson, that was a free kick, I think.
Yeah, it was a free kick because he was
offside.
offside.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, direct free kick is a kick of the ball
Yep.
from a stoppage in play.
Yeah. That's it. So when someone rolls the ball, that's the free kick.
It's like a penalty kick.
Yeah.
Because you've seen it, players do it before where they've run and they've rolled the ball to the side and someone else runs in. That's it.
That's
You wouldn't get a penalty goal for that.
No.
And you also, if it was fancy
Because
football,
in the brackets, it would say P for penalty.
Yeah.
If that happened,
it wouldn't say
it
it.
wouldn't say it.
And the same as if the goalkeeper then saved that shot,
Yeah.
it wouldn't go down as a penalty save. It
It's
goes down as a
rebound.
normal
Yeah,
save.
That's it.
So yeah,
There you go.
argument settled
Mong.
by people who are we are mongs, but
Well, we
in
are
a different
mongs.
different way.
We know shit. Right, get in the bin
score.
or something else. What do you think? Up to you.
Something else, and then I get in the bin.
Right.
Something with spice, story, or a confession. What have we got, or anything else? Have we got anything else? What do we need more of?
There's loads of confessions, so I might as well get rid of another
Let's
one.
get some of the confession. I'll put another tweet out and
So that was that
Facebook
one.
post and other
So-
things and bobs.
This one, right?
Like, I might attach it in WhatsApps to people. Fill this in for us.
This one's quite weird. Me and my Bumble date went on a date tonight. Well, it was a couple of weeks ago.
Bumba date.
Bumble.
Oh, Bumble. I thought you said
Yeah.
Bumba.
Bumble.
I thought, what the hell's a Bumba date?
New site.
I mean, it definitely sounds like something for gays. Bumba.
Probably is.
Could be.
To the cinema. Empty room, recliner seats, popcorn, and a slushie. Can't even remember what we went to watch because instead, ended up fucking on the recliner seat. I was so loud, they turned off the movie because of us. He was naked on top of me, finishing off, and the manager of the cinema stood on the stairway. He was about 35 and was telling us that they would have to get the police involved. Thinking quickly, I flashed my tits at him and asked did he want to go after his shift in return for not getting the police involved. He agreed. I got ploughed again later in the day and even got a second date from the Bumble guy. That's a lot to take in.
What's the funniest thing about all that?
Go on.
You can't get a date.
He's right. I can't argue because he's right. Because you're all cunts.
Dutchy's internal monologue is this.
Go fucking suck!
Because every woman that I try and ask out is like, oh no, we'd rather be friends. Oh no, I don't see anything.
Right, I'm
like,
sorry.
bull
I'm sorry.
shit.
Right.
If
so,
I'm ugly, just fucking say.
right,
Fuck it
so
out.
first of all, first date,
First date as well.
and you're banging him in a cinema on a recliner chair. There is not much else you won't do. So no wonder I asked for a second date. You slag.
But then the thing is, you got fucked later that night from the guy who was waiting for the cinema guy. In front of, well, not in front, you didn't. You asked this guy in front of your date.
I mean, right? I mean,
Like,
if he went,
if you buy one, you get one free.
if,
That's a buy one, get one free right there.
yes.
You basically pay to go to the cinema and have sex.
Well,
And then you got one
I
free
mean,
later.
It's a date. Maybe the other guy paid. So basically, he's pimped you out.
You've asked this guy for a fuck in front of your date, done it, and then he's happy going, you know what, we'll go for another one.
He's banged him in a cinema. He knows. He's just like,
Yeah, slag. No, I'm joking.
and we know it's a shame because he said flash the tits.
Yep.
So
It clearly says I flashed my tits, so
I mean, then again, if I was
could be a guy. Oh boy,
You never know.
you never know.
Oh my god. Yeah, you whore. In a cinema though, like I mean, I have seen people arrive to a film 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
So please tell me you made it at least 15 minutes into this film before you went. No one else is coming in. Do you want to bounce?
Straight away as soon as it starts.
I know, yeah. Probably even like dim the lights. She's like,
It's in broad daylight, yeah. The guy at the top, he's just like,
no. We know what he's like.
Cody up. Man just walked in. Why is there no one in here? What's that noise? Why is there a woman screaming? Oh.
This isn't a horror film.
This is a kid's film.
Oh
Turning
no!
it
You
weird.
had to go there.
Turning it weird and since 1991.
Behave yourself. You couldn't talk for at least a year.
1993.
2 years to talk.
No. No,
What's a brand?
I know. My fucking autistic ass.
Craig said, me no want to talk.
me without English? That's impossible. I am the Ralph of the real life.
No, you're nowhere near Ralph.
I'm in danger.
Yes, you are.
Right, it's 3 minutes to 3. What time do you need to go pick up?
She comes out of quarter past. It takes literally 2 minutes to walk around the corner.
Oh, they only finish at 15:15.
She'll be the read.
Oh, fine then. What do you want to do then?
Whatever you want.
You know what? Let's go.
What have we got more of?
Do another question.
Go on, then. I want a bit of thinking involved.
Then a few podcasts do this. This will involve thinking.
Okay.
So, question for the bin lids: best simple pleasures, not something that's life altering, but that right thing in the right moment. That's absolutely perfect. So, for example, when you pop the toaster thinking it's burnt, but the toaster's perfectly cooked.
Oh, yes. No. The thing.
Go on.
Yeah, a roundabout. So there's more than one lane.
Yeah.
The lights are on red, so you take an empty lane. As you get to the light, it
It's turn
changes to
green.
green.
Yes!
And you're like, oh, bye, guys.
Fuck you!
Well, that is a simple pleasure.
Oh.
That is just like a, yeah.
One for me involves the axe throwing. On our targets, there's two things actually. When you get it in the bullseye, but it's perfectly in the middle.
Bullseye.
It's like symmetry.
Dead center.
Yeah. But then on our targets when I work, there's like little gaps,
Right.
like at the top, bottom, and the sides of the lines.
Okay.
If I get the axe right in that gap, that for me is like dead.
Look at that simple.
Yeah, it's
Love
like
it.
oh.
Do you know what is the simplest of simple pleasures?
Go on.
When you come in from like a busy day and you just sit down.
Yeah.
And there's nothing around to bother you.
It's not life altering.
Like if I run an early shift and I've been busy and I come in and I've not gone to get paid from my dad yet, and Lucy's in school, Lauren's at work, and I just come in and sit down, it's like a little 2 minutes of just
yeah,
oh,
that's it.
perfect.
It is.
There's so many simple pleasures, so many. Like when you get a fizzy drink, right? And so it's cold, you're thirsty, you have that fizzy drink, but it doesn't like burn the back of your throat because it's that cold and that
straight
bubbly.
down, yeah.
It's just like down, it's like,
Oh, that could be down.
refreshing. And then you get the little after
Yep.
it, the bit that comes with it. It's great. Simple pleasure.
What else?
Yeah, it's simple.
There's more.
There's
more.
got to be loads.
There's loads. There's loads of simple pleasures out there. Loads.
I mean, a blowjob to completion is
Well,
also
yeah.
a simple pleasure.
It is a simple pleasure. That is the pleasure.
The pleasure. You listening, Lou?
Oh boy. You listening? Anyone who just wants a blowjob from me?
Want a blowjob from you?
No, I did not.
That's what you said. That's what you said. That's what you said.
Who wants to do a blowjob?
Who wants a blowjob from Dutchy?
Everyone. Yay.
Ah, you know it.
Embarrassing.
That's through the shop.
Oh, I'm so happy right now. I'm gonna isolate that and just whoever wants a blowjob.
Things
from me.
Dutchy says, part 100.
Oh.
You can make a highlight of me saying stupid shit.
Oh, it'd be great. Episode 50, that's what we're going to have. The
Okay.
Dutchy's highlight reel. Stupid things. Yeah.
If you get gassed, you get gassed. Anyone want a blowjob from me?
GTA racist.
DJ racist. I'm not racist yet. Oh, the classics are right here. Oh.
Follow and subscribe for more stupidity.
If you're a fan of making myself an idiot, there you go.
You just made some idiot with that
I can't
exact
even
line
fucking
as well.
speak. I can't speak. You bottomless git, Campbell. Get him off the field. I can't speak. You bottomless
Can't
git.
poo.
I can't poo.
Oh my God.
We're here ridiculing people for being monks, but yeah, we come up with stupid shit like this.
Oh, that's worse than paedophils.
Pedophile.
Paedophil.
Pedophile.
Paedophil.
The Phil the pedo. Pedo Phil.
Oh. Dutchy stupidity, simple pleasure.
It makes everyone happy. Not like Voltron, it just makes you happy. There you go.
Oh my god. It's little things. Little things. Oh, when you jump scare Cahill. It's a simple pleasure.
Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing that?
Oh, there is so many little simple pleasures like that. It doesn't cost anything but 1,500 channel points for a scream, and that's it. And they are worth everyone.
Oh dear.
Especially when he's playing a scary game and he's so focused on the game.
That's it. You're proper into it, and just any noise or whatever, it will just set you off.
A good Rickroll. A perfectly timed Rickroll. And I've seen it a few times on streamers, and the first one I've seen was Callum get one, but I've seen other streamers get it. You can gift people stuff in Fortnite, can't you? And it has the Rickroll music in the background, so they basically Rickrolling streamers. It's great. Little simple pleasure. When you like little things watching streams and someone gets a streamer with something like that, like something that you can like, you go, for fuck's sake. Like, I got so many people for age with Sea of Thieves. Whenever they were playing Sea of Thieves, like, oh, when can we play Sea of Thieves? Or like, even if they're playing like it's a normal PC game, I'm like, oh, when can we play Sea of Thieves? Like, Sea of Thieves, yeah, Sea of Thieves, nuts fit in your mouth.
Sea of Thieves.
I think the first one I got was well, it was Penny Plays, but they changed the name to Pokey Island. I think the name is actually they do a lot of things on YouTube with opening Pokemon cards and stuff like that. So that's the prime content is Pokemon related stuff. They changed it from Penny Plays to Pokey Plays, Pokey Island. Maybe Pokey Plays, I'm not sure. I'll find it. And I'll put the words at the bottom because I can't be asked to do a fucking full GIF.
Fair enough.
The way you were looking there, like someone was
No,
stuck there. I was like,
I'm listening. I'm taking in what you're saying, but I just have this 1,000-mile stare sometimes. So, but I was listening.
yeah.
It's my autistic ass going like.
Apparently, I'm boring Dutchy again, and the rest of the world. Samuel,
Get in the bin.
get in the bin.
The Great British Press.
Get in the bin.
There you go. With the very, very clear racist agenda. Hear me out.
Get in the bin.
Yep. City won the treble, and Jack Grealish went on a 4-day bender. Nothing wrong with that. To a point, it's become funny to the press because he's got England camp soon. He's been dancing, posing for photos. All around stuff that the everyday person would have been ridiculed for around day 2.5. However,
yeah, not day one,
right,
day 2.5.
Right after 1 day, you get ridiculed. Never mind 2. However, let's say it was Sterling or Rashford who had gone on a spender right before the England camp. How much stick would the press have given him? Rashford got slated for trying to feed fucking kids, while Sterling got abuse off a gun tattoo. Can't tell me the press aren't racist, especially when it suits an agenda. They all need to get in the bin. They do. Yeah. Because Rashford, he did all this charity work for kids, needing feeding and all
He
that.
got fucking slated in the end.
Yeah.
He
got an MP for all this.
He got slated by MPs for it.
Yeah.
By stick to your job. Well, you do your fucking job, and he wouldn't have to, would he?
He wouldn't be doing what your fucking should be doing.
He did your job,
Cunts.
yeah. And same with Sterling, the right. Bang on. He's always been the scapegoat for the English press. I hate the English press, always have.
The cunts.
They are, just knobheads.
When England are winning as well, they'll make out they're the best team in the world.
Yeah,
But as soon as we lose one game, they're all over like, oh, this is the worst England team of all time and all that. It's like, make your fucking minds up.
And the only time they didn't really jump on that bandwagon was the Euros when went out on penalties.
Yeah.
And obviously a lot of the abuse was directed at the 3 you missed, who were all
from general.
we're all
fans,
players of colour. So that was the only time they didn't jump on it, because they had something else to jump on, which was the tragic racial abuse towards players. And here's the thing: if they hadn't for years ridiculed certain players who are majority people of colour for certain actions, then I would say a lot more fans would be less racist.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they fucking deservedly need to get in the bin.
That's it. You get so
Well
many
in the bin.
people.
There's papers need to be getting them in for fucking years.
Yeah.
The scum.
Just for a start.
For the start, just should not be a paper.
No.
How it continues to publish
There's so many.
is beyond me.
There's so many newspaper companies out there now.
Well, someone I got on Facebook shared a post from like 4 or 5 years ago when they were giving out a free scum paper.
Oh yeah,
Of-
I
across
got
the
one
nation.
delivered in my old flat, And I just went, what the fuck's this doing it? I didn't even read it. I just put it to the side, and that was it then.
They basically made the decision to not deliver it to any L postcode in the end.
Yeah.
Unless you asked for it.
Yeah.
Which, if anyone did ask for it and you're in an L postcode, seriously, get the fuck out of my city.
Like
you
when
absolute paedophile.
Yeah.
People who read that newspaper, paedophiles.
It's like when the FA wanted to play an England game at Anfield, and then Liverpool turned around and said, "Well, we'll do it, but as long as you don't have any Sun reporters." And the FA was like, "Well, we can't do that." And Liverpool went, "Okay, you're not playing at Anfield then."
Yeah.
So
we didn't give them the chance to pull it from us. We took it from them. Yeah. That's how much we hate England. You want to play here? Nah. Get in the bin. Take your shitty paper. It's not even a paper. It's just a rag. It's not even good enough to wipe my ass with. No. I wouldn't even give it that dignity because I'd have to buy it to wipe my ass with.
I wonder when Everton's youth game gets built if they offer to play it. Not good. It won't be good as
I can't.
Bramley more.
Yeah, something like that.
But hopefully Everton will do the same. But no.
Everton probably will, to be fair.
Yeah.
Everton, in the majority of things like that, Everton are very good as a club. I will give them every credit for that. They are good with the community. They are good at basically backing Liverpool up for anything Hillsborough related and stuff like that.
Well, that's it. The main pictures of the kid in the Liverpool kit and the kid in the Everton kit knit together. So that's the main post. Really,
yeah, always is. It's great. It's a lovely photo. It was a front cover of a lot of like Hillsborough related albums and stuff like that. So he's not heavy. He's my brother. Like probably the most infamous song to do with it, and the front cover is literally it's an Everton. It's a girl in it with a 9, and then the lad's got a 6 on because that's before the 97 person died the other year. So, it's a lovely album cover. Are you bringing the mood down? Yeah, that's for them.
It's a press.
They are absolute agenda people. And they still make a story out of it by fucking God-tiering Grealish. Don't get me wrong, I think it was a laugh.
It was funny.
Watching some of his TikTok stuff like that, it was great. And the worrying thing is how out of it he is. On the bus, there's a video obviously where Kyle Walker's got him by his pants, literally. His hand is in his shorts. He's got boxers and shorts, and he's just got hold of him to make sure he doesn't fall. Like he should not be at that level.
It's like when England cricket won the Ashes in 2005. It's like it was a massive thing over here. And Freddie Flintoff did the exact same thing, and Kevin Peterson, they went out on the lash for like 3 fucking days. And the day of the parade, Freddie did exactly the same as Jack. He goes, I've not been asleep, mate. I have no idea what's going on. After the parade, they went to Downing Street. They met Tony Blair. Is it Tony Blair at the time? 2005? It might have been. Yeah.
That sounds like Blair.
And he's just out of it, Freddie. They have a picture, and he's just stood there like that. He's out of it, Freddie, and they all loved him for it. But yeah, again, if it was but again, like if it was someone else who's not done anything wrong, get slated for it.
Yeah, and the thing is, Grealish's past history, he should get slated for it.
Yeah,
he drunk drove and crashed his car. Mm-hmm. So if anyone should be ridiculed for drinking excessive amounts, it's Grealish because he's had history in the past of going off the rails from constant drink. Oh yeah, Great British Press, get in the bin. All tabloid papers in particular. You like your Daily Mail, Scum, Daily Mirror. What else there is? The Echo is technically a tabloid one. It's fucking ridiculous. All of them. Those relentless, horrible little rats. What annoyed me the other week was as well, I screenshotted it because someone shared it. I'm pretty sure I screenshotted it on this phone. So this hindsight. Here we go. So I'm going to do my bit now for the minuscule people that listen to this about open bodies of water and not going jumping in likes of lakes, reservoirs, stuff like that without knowing if it's a safe swimming area. Because if it's a safe swimming area, they should have a lifeguard present and they should have buoyancy things around to say this is the safe swimming bit. But, so for those who don't know, a couple of weeks ago, there was a girl in St. Helens went and jumped into the dam that's up here and ended up drowning. So the family basically says, like, for family and friends, I'd like to pay respects, funerals on this date at this place. It's already been, but I'm not going to thing you anyway. Mindful that there's only so much room in the creme, so we'd ask that this be reserved for family and closest friends, boxing club they went to, and teachers. That's fine. That's a simple request. But anyone that would like to celebrate their life with the family will be heading to the rugby club after the service, which is near them. And again, not going to put the area on for their own. There's no need to, basically. We're aware that the press will be present. Like, it's someone's funeral. Why the fuck are you going?
Why the press?
Why do you have to go? Why do you have to bother them? Like, it grinds me more because it happened at our Becky's funeral. The press trying to get statements from classmates, from teachers, from people who knew in the community. Like,
Yeah, I've no
why?
respect, I've no
Why?
respect.
Someone's kid has died and you're going there on that day to turn around and go, can I ask you some questions about the deceased? No, you can't. Fuck off. There's no need for it. Absolutely no need for it. Why are you there? Why are you bothering them? Have you one statement, and your statement is, let us grieve in peace, fuck off. There you go. Put that in your paper and fucking shut up your ass. LA Night style, here's a map, fucking throw that at them.
Shove it up your fucking ass.
That's what, yeah, it's a direction where you can shove your paper.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. It grinds me, and it grinds me because I've been through it. Followed home regularly from fucking news reporters from the Daily Mail and the Echo. Both of you. I'll call both of you out. If I still knew the names, they'd probably still write for both papers.
Right there.
It's a joke. Absolute joke.
Bet cunts.
It's so disrespectful. You wouldn't go to like an old age pensioner. Let's say someone gets to 99 and dies a week before their 100th birthday. You can go bother their family. Oh, do you think they'd be upset by popping the clogs before they got to 100? No, would you fuck? Just because they're under the age of 16, they died in a circumstance that's against the trend of normality. Right? By doing something, okay, yeah, it's a bit reckless by going into an open body of water, but that's what their parents are going to do. They're going to use their memory and most likely push that. And if they're going to put the focus into anything, it'll be to teach kids don't swim in open bodies of water unless it's a designated swimming place. Like, that's probably what they're going to take from it. I guess. Look at me mum. She's put all her time into going from being a nurse to becoming a teaching assistant to going into schools and teaching kids that if you're a bully, you're a knobhead. And there's serious outcomes to it. That's what she's put her time into. Yeah, there's me rant. Have it. Press, bell end, hate you all. You're all Tory paedophiles. Simple as, there's my child, what do you want?
Hello.
Look, a book. Right, on that note,
Would
if
he
she's
end?
down, that means it's time to end. It's 3:15. Yeah! Right, you. Shh. Inside voice. Now say bye.
Bye.
Are you going to say bye? Bye.
Bye.
Right.
She said that so
Love you all.
quietly.
So quietly, everyone in my head. Right. Follow us all on social media. Like, share, and subscribe.
Yep.
If you want a blowjob, contact Craig.
Yeah.
You're being too loud. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.